Lumbar spinal stenosis is one of the most serious chronic conditions all around the world regarding to the spine. And the lumbar spinal stenosis narrows the space around the nerves in your lower back. But here's what many people completely overlook. Even when an MRI shows structural narrowing, the severity of your weakness, numbness, burning, balance problems, and the walking difficulties can also be influenced by health of your nervous system. This is why the most important vitamin group to investigate for the lumbar spinal stenosis, of course, is going to be vitamin B complex. My name is Mario. I'm European medical expert. For the last 26 years, I work with the patient all around the world. And my core specialty is physical therapy and rehabilitation in combination with perfect natural remedies and the special minerals and vitamins for this and other special chronic conditions. In today's video, I will explain everything that you need to know about the best vitamins for your spinal lumbar stenosis. Vitamin B12 is most important because vitamin B12 cannot remove a bone spur or physically widen the spinal cord, but is essential for maintaining healthy nerves and normal blood cell production. When B12 is deficient, nerve damage can produce tingling, numbness, weakness, poor balance, and walking problems, symptoms that may look very similar to spinal stenosis. Vitamin B12 helps maintain the protective covering around your nerves, known as a myelin. Think of myelin as an insulation surrounding the electrical cable. When that insulation is damaged, nerve signaling may become slower, weaker, or abnormal. You may feel pins and needles in your feet, burning sensation, reduced sensitivity, muscle weakness, or instability while walking. This is especially important at the 50 because B12 absorption may decline with age, and people who use acid-reducing medication like metformin, following vegan diet, or have digestive disorders can face a higher risk of deficiency. And never assume every numb foot is caused only by your spine, and spinal nerve compression and B12 deficiency can exist at the same time, and together they may make neurological symptoms significantly worse. For the last 7 years, I already made more than 10,000 videos about medical subject, but on my medical YouTube channel, but this is my new medical channel that is called MarioLab, Rehab and the Physio. This is a special channel only focusing on physical therapy and rehabilitation, and if you didn't already, subscribe to my channel for this and many other new videos coming each week. What is exactly daily amount of B12 you need for spinal lumbar stenosis? The recommended daily amount of B12 for most adults is 2.4 micrograms per day. But that number represents the basic nutritional requirements, not necessarily the amount used to correct and confirmed deficiency. And many supplements contain much larger amount because only a small percentage may be absorbed, especially when natural absorption has become impaired. And the correct dose depends on your blood results, symptoms, absorption, medication, and the reason for deficiency. And B12 can be obtained from the fish, meat, eggs, dairy product, fortified foods and supplements. And the most important mistake to avoid is taking B12 blindly while never check whether your neurological symptoms are worsening. This is what I see in the thousands and thousands of patients for the last 26 years that I've been working with spinal conditions. Almost no one does not understand that vitamins are crucial for your spinal decompression, for your spinal stenosis, and similar kind of condition. Unfortunately, you only believe in chemical medication, injections, chiropractor, or whatever procedure that you put yourself. And you can see all around you, almost 900 million people all around the world have some kind of chronic spinal conditions. This is almost 300% more than 30 years ago. And all of you probably, almost 99% of you, do everything wrong. That's why it's so important that you need to understand it. Why Why vitamin B must be added? Alongside B vitamin group, vitamin D is extremely important. And vitamin D supports calcium absorption, bone strength, muscle function, and the balance. And this matters because people with spinal stenosis often become less active due to pain and heavy legs. And reduced activity weakens the muscles supporting the spine and increases the risk of the falls. A person with confirmed deficiency may require a lot of dose vitamin D, and especially vitamin B complex. This is what I do regularly with my MarioLab protocols with nutrition and natural remedies. Everyone who comes into my office and have spinal lumbar stenosis, almost in 99% of those my patients, I recommend perfect amount daily of vitamin B complex with extra vitamin B12 and of course vitamin D. How much vitamin D you will need? In the most cases it's going to be a couple of thousands international units daily, but that depends on your blood work and of course your medical professional that work with you. And this is complete vitamin strategy. The strongest vitamin strategy for lumbar spinal stenosis is not choosing one random capsules. It is protect both sides of the problem. B vitamins, especially B12, support nerve function. Vitamin D supports bones, muscles, balance, and rehabilitation. But supplements must remain part of the complete plan that may include rehabilitation, postural modification, appropriate strengthening, nutrition, weight regulation, and special physical therapy and rehabilitation. And this is why I always recommend everyone who watches me right now from any part of the world, if you have any kind of chronic spinal condition, if you have spinal lumbar stenosis, call my office, send us your medical findings, medical documents. I will personally all read them and we will get back to you with our offer and my special MarioLab program, especially for your conditions. Even better if you can come to my office. That is why when we can combine perfect physical therapy and rehabilitation with my MarioLab protocols, and this is probably the most and the best way how you will be healthy again, even if you have lumbar spinal stenosis. If you want to learn a lot more about unbelievably important warning sign that you have lumbar spinal stenosis, watch my video right here. Thank you for following me. See you next time. Bye bye.